Alright, so today we have a shadow and schmooze on the look I'm wearing right now. That was very enthusiastic. Feels good to be sitting down and filming again. I actually took a little vacation, which was weird. Just to be super transparent with you guys, like always, this video is sponsored by It Cosmetics. I was lucky enough to team up with the lovely folks there who sent me a giant box of goodies to try out for you guys. One of them you'll actually see in my Raves and Rejects video, which will be up after this. Some of the stuff I'm going to use in this video I'm trying out for the first time, and a few of the products I've been using for a few weeks now, just so I can give you my full thoughts on them. Like always, my thoughts are 100% my own. It's what I'm thinking. So let's do this. If you want to see how I got this look, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Feeling kind of 90s right now with the leopard and the hoop earrings, but oh, dry shampoo patch. Lovely. Alright, so I just got back from work. My eyes are super bloodshot right now. I just put in eye drops. So it happens when you stare at a computer for 9 hours. So we're filming. We're doing this. It is literally like Alaska in my room right now. Leopard robe. I have no idea what kind of look we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna play with some products and see how they are. My April Raves and Rejects video will actually be up after this. It was supposed to go up before this, but that's not happening. In that video I mentioned my favorite combination for foundation this month. This is it. This is a Hard Candy Glamouflage foundation in the lightest shade Porcelain, and then the It Cosmetics CC Illumination BB Cream. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my face today so you can see how they look. I realized literally as I was getting ready for this video that I've been using not the lightest shade in the BB Cream, which is probably why it was super dark on me. They actually have a shade called Fair. So I'm going to be mixing this with the foundation today so we can see how it looks. Actually, we might try Fair on one side of my face first just by itself. It does have pretty freaking good coverage. Fair actually looks pretty light. So to apply it, I'm going to be using the Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. If you've ever been in Ulta and felt It Cosmetics brushes, they're literally the softest thing on planet Earth. I've tried out a couple of them already and it feels like you're rubbing like, I don't even know what's really soft. So just reading off of their website, this is supposed to be a one-step 7-in-1 anti-aging serum, dark spot corrector, brightening color corrector, full coverage foundation, and it has SPF 50, which is really awesome if you're a pale princess, or actually anyone should be wearing SPF in their foundation. So I'm just going to put some of this on my palette. We're just going to go to town. I'm going to start on this side and do a before and after. Actually, maybe we should do this side so you can see how much it covers. Oh yeah, light is way lighter than, or Fair is way lighter than light. It has a pretty heavy scent. It smells like a spa. It smells good. I've been using that foundation combination for a few weeks now and it hasn't broken me out. Alright, so you can see this was one layer. I'm going to turn down the brightness for a second so you can really see. Pretty decent coverage. I love how illuminating this is. It looks beautiful mixed in with the Hard Candy foundation, which we'll do. I don't know if I should do a full layer of this all over and then go in with, where did that just go? I'm just gonna mix a little bit of this with my Hard Candy like I normally do. Hard Candy foundation is full coverage and it's super, super pale, so you just need a tiny squirt of this. This brush feels so freaking nice. I also got a little sunburned in New Orleans. So any face products that I put on right now just look super yellow compared to my body. Tell me how one wears 50 SPF outside and still gets sunburned. My eyebrows are a little out of control right now. Plucking eyebrows really hasn't been at the top of the priority list. Look at this freaking illumination. If you like dewy skin, this is beautiful. We have our base on. I'm going to go in with this CC Plus Full Coverage Correcting Eye Cream. This is basically a concealer. This also has SPF 50, which I thought was cool, and it's supposed to be an anti-aging hydrating serum. I tried this out for the first time this morning and the shade is doable for me. If you have pale skin, it can work, but I also like to put a little bit of the Naked Skin concealer over top to lighten it up. But I want to show you guys just the coverage and stuff of this. It feels like super moisturizing when it goes on your skin. Did I just say I wore this for the first time today? I literally can't remember if I just said that. I wore this for the first time today this morning and I didn't have any problems with it creasing or anything throughout the day. I actually don't think we need the Urban Decay on top. Looks pretty good, and I think when we put the Physicians Formula powder on top, we'll be good to go. I totally forgot to mention I primed my face with the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. This feels kind of funky. It kind of feels like, I don't even know the consistency, like a paste or something. It kind of feels like Mod Podge, but on your face. This is the All Over and Conceal brush, this duo thing. I'm going to take this with my Physicians Formula powder to set the under eyes. I'm also going to put a tiny bit of this just in the center of my forehead. So to set everything, I'm going to try out this Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish Micro Powder. This is in the shade Translucent. It looks like it's supposed to basically make your pores disappear, absorb oil and shine, instantly blurs the look of pores. Ooh, sleek packaging. It looks like it has a little tiny yellow tint to it. I'm gonna use this brush, which is freaking heavenly. I could just like sit here and go like this for my entire life. But we're not gonna do that, Taylor. I just got a little bit of it in the cap, and I'm gonna swirl it around. Whoa, stuff's flying everywhere. We're just gonna set everything. Try not to inhale it. I love how this CC cream, even after you set it, you can still see the illumination peeking through. I definitely need to set my face with that foundation combination I've been using. And what I normally use is the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in the shade Fair. Well, I don't think I ever did a whole review on this, but I definitely did a Shadow and Schmooze mentioning this like 6 months ago or 8 months ago. I'll link that down below if you haven't seen that, but I kind of fell in love with this thing. This has been my go-to powder. It gives you such a pretty glow and it doesn't look like you're wearing powder at all. For bronzer and everything, I think there's a highlighter in here too. Live, Laugh, Love Vitality Face Disc. This thing is freaking huge, like the size of my face. So we're just gonna get a little contour going. As you can see, this is definitely more of a warm kind of bronzer color. I'm gonna go in with the highlight in here. I've kind of been enjoying doing highlight first and then blush. I don't know, sometimes it just like blends better, I feel like. I don't know how intense this is, so ooh, hell yeah. It looks like it has a tiny bit of like champagne-y pink in there. And we're gonna go in with the blush in here. Ooh, I really like that. That reminds me of the Wet n Wild Cinnamon Pink or something. I'm all about that blush. Okay, let's see what this brow powder is all about. Universal Brow Pencil with Active Brow Enhancing Technology. What shade is this? Oh, Universal. I feel like we should like talk about life right now. I just got back from New Orleans literally a day ago. If you've been following my Instagram, I actually took a vacation for the first time in like a year. It was great. I met my parents in New Orleans. Definitely not somewhere I want to go back, but it was fun while I was there. Oh, okay, so it looks like one end is a spoolie. Let's just tame the brows for a sec. I am going to be having an updated brow routine. So it looks just like a kind of medium brown. What are we going to do right now? Oh man, I really have to pluck these things. It definitely looks like super natural. I think what we're going to do is just apply this on the first like half of my eyebrow. And then I'm going to do my normal routine for the second half. I'm going to go in with my Ulta Brow Tint. This has been like the love of my life this month. I'm just going to finish up the rest of my brows with my normal routine and I will be right back. Brows are on. I think I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Yeah, my eyeballs hurt. This freaking light is literally blinding. Alright, so I'm going to go in with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot to prime our eyeballs. I'm going to try out their Naturally Pretty Volume 1 Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I totally forgot to announce that I am going to be in LA next weekend, the weekend of the 30th, and I'm going to be at Generation Beauty. I actually wasn't planning on going, but I ended up having to go to LA for a business trip anyways. So if you're gonna be there, comment down below. It would be freaking awesome to meet you guys. Ooh. Alright, this is really pretty. So I'm gonna start out with this fluffy brush and take Sheer Joy, and we're just gonna pat this all over to kind of set that, what's it called? Primer. This will just make it easier to blend everything else out on top of it. No idea what kind of look we're doing right now. This sunset and sunrise color right here look really appealing to me. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna take that same fluffy brush and take sunrise and put this in the crease. I'm gonna take that sunset color, I believe. Yeah. We're gonna take the other end of this brush and put this on the lid. I'm gonna tap it off. It looks like there's a little bit of fallout with this. I think we're actually only going to put this on the outer third because it looks a little darker than I thought. outer third turned into the outer half. I think I'm actually going to take Stila Kitten for the inner half or whatever. Blend into that reddish color. That turned into super pretty, like, goldy, champagne-y color. Can anyone else not see for like 3 seconds after they apply eyeshadow? Now we're going to take this deep brown color called Java right here. I'm just creating a little V shape with this to help give the eye some definition. And then I'm just going to drag whatever's left over into the crease. I'm going to take a kind of smaller blending brush to blend this out, just because I want to blend the brown a little bit upwards rather than putting it down onto the lid. Just so we can keep precise, I'm just going to use this thing. And just put on a good song or something and blend away. I'm just going to lay down a tiny bit more of Sunset. And I'm also going to take a little bit more Kitten. This just really on the innermost part, and then blend with the second finger so it doesn't have any pigment on it. For brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with Transforming Pearl, and I think, yeah, so you can, if you want to make any of these like shimmery, you're supposed to be able to dip your brush in the matte color and then put it in the Transforming Pearl, and then you have a shimmery eyeshadow. Put this under the brow bone. So for the bottom lash line, I'm going to go back in with Sunrise. I think that Sunrise shade is my favorite so far. I feel like this is a really nice warm shade that can work with a lot of different looks. I'm going to plop some black eyeliner in the waterline. I normally apply mascara after my falsies because I just like to blend it in with the lash so I don't have to do it 2 steps. But I want to see how this mascara looks on its own before we put false lashes on. So this is the Hello Lashes 5-in-1 mascara. And this is a really big box, so I'm assuming this bottle is like huge. So looking online, it looks like this is a melted fiber technology. Have like the fiber things, but basically make it so there's no fallout, which is really nice. It's pretty much everything free. No parabens, fragrance, sulfate free, cruelty free, everything free. So this looks kind of like a vape. So let's just see how this works. This wand is actually really nice. It has like a grip. It longer comes on one side and then it has this little ball thing at the end. Onto your lashes really nice. I'm just kind of turning it. This is what it looks like up close so you guys can see. I'm gonna go with my favorite iMovie Glam 12 lashes. You guys are probably sick of these by now, but I like them. This dry shampoo is so bad. Definitely gone an entire day with a white patch on my head. Lashes are on. I love using these lashes because I feel like I don't have to apply eyeliner when I wear them because they're just super dramatic. Noir. It looks like there's a black shade in here. And I'm just going to take this brush and blend it on the bottom lash line. If you just smudge a little black eyeshadow when you're wearing eyeliner in your waterline, it just helps to blend everything together. Last step of eyes, we're just going to take a tiny bit of Kitten on my finger and just put that on the bottom lash line on the inner corner. For lips, I'm going to start out with the Essence lip liner in Soft Berry. This is like $1 from Ulta and freaking amazing. I feel like berry tones and like deep red tones will look good with this kind of eye. You could totally just wear this lip color if you wanted to, but I kind of want to deepen it up a little bit. NARS Pure Matte Lipstick in Terra Diffuse. And it's basically just like a deep burgundy color. You can use any kind of color that you have like this. Alright, so this is the final look. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know. Let me know down below if you guys would want to see another eye look or like full review on this palette. It's actually really pretty. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.